KURDECHA and low IQ puller Devon LARRATT.
Hey, I did not bad on the last one though. On
You
Neil's
was
podcast,
perfect. You
not
was
bad.
the best
I had a
guy
lucky
ever.
day. Oh, he was asking me what color purple is. It was good test. Yeah, yeah. This whole thing has gotten out of hand. We're not even talking about arm wrestling anymore.
Yeah.
How was your
Actually,
training, by the way, Alex? Is it good?
yeah, everything is perfect. This you motivate me a lot. That's why. That's why.
I saw you doing like a ton of bench press.
It's more about endurance because I have some general favorite exercise, and bench always was like something not special, but what I do in usually, like my usual preparation, and uh, I do it because when I do it at least 50 times, yeah, with that weight,
Yeah,
it gives me like some feel of connection, shoulder, back, and some
yeah.
yeah.
I saw what 55 times at
Yeah,
225.
it's my
225.
record, especially for you, my
Wow.
my friend. It's
Oh
my
my god.
record.
You know the
When I was there 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, he did 100 like for 50 reps, and he's like, how many you want? Like we do like a lot, and I did like 25 or 30, and I was like, I guess that's enough. And he just like never stops.
most I ever did, like when I used to do bench when I was young, I think I did 225 for like 25. I think that's what the most I ever did, 25. But I saw you did 315 for 25. It was 25, right?
Yeah, if it converts, yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's hope bench press isn't that important.
Yeah, it's
Let's
absolutely
hope it's
not
not.
necessary, Like just like Levan also doing something what he loves to do. Maybe I would say he loves to do because he do it from the beginning until now. It's not like the source of his power, but like all of us have some favorite exercise from from the beginning, and we sometimes still doing it. It's maybe not reasonable. It's maybe not so necessary, but we are still doing it because it's like point of comparison when you know that in the head, oh, I put my new record, so maybe I'm better. But table always tell the truth.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about like I've talked to a lot of people who bench, um, and a lot of guys who arm wrestle a lot and bench a lot say that there's correlation. And I've found that guys who come into the sport who are big bench pressers normally are super strong. Normally,
It's not everything because like if they do everything they need, like I know some guys, they say they need bench press. I would not say that I need, but like we can do something on the table which will have effects the same like with bench, like the same muscles grab. You also will be like doing connection with the chest and shoulder, but sometimes it's for warming up. It's so simple. Every gyms have bench press, and you do it. I think it's more about like tradition part, so something like that.
I'm working on my thumb a lot. Working on my thumb.
I know, my, I know, but honestly, I think only I know how strong you are really. Like I see a lot of guys have no like they know have no idea how strong you are on the left. They think like that
We
you are
will
nothing
see.
special.
We will
Oh
see.
come
I
on.
mean, the league thinks I'm pretty awesome too. Like the league put, and you know who else thinks I'm awesome? Is the people who put money down.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Nobody thinks you're gonna win. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
it's wild how somehow I became the favorite.
You
This is the
you
reality, but
do you know the odds?
Well, look at all I'm going off is the arm bet stakes, and yeah, like it's just I don't know. Nobody thinks Alex is gonna win. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I was looking at it from outside of my own perspective, because I'm kind of you know I'm in the match, but I was shocked. I was shocked that nobody was really supporting you. I was shocked.
You know, everyone knows now, a lot of you. They know that you can do something which is even like hard or impossible for somebody else. Like if you take you like starting point and put some new goal. Like for this goal, usual arm wrestler need to increase the power, like do something, better movements in some activities, like plus 20 or 30% for somebody. For you, it's not necessary. You can do from this starting point something which is impossible for other guys. Like you are just too good. That's the reality.
I think it's all because of my training. My training is so good. I think that, I think one day I'm going to write a book and I'm going to publish it, not in North America, but in like Latvia, in Poland, and all the Eastern Bloc countries. And people are just going to do this. They're going to kind of warm up a little bit. And that'll be it. That'll be it. No more squatting, no more bench press.
The reality is that everyone in Poland already do this, by thumb, and also like 1 million reps by small amplitude of pronation.
I've already ruined half the population with these silly ideas. Yeah.
I don't like I don't like this. I don't like this. Alex, say something bad about Devon right now.
He is too good, and this make him bad. He's a very devil person.
That's
he
not,
did too much.
no.
No. Let me say something about this piece of shit. So first of all, he do too much good things for arm wrestling. He's not selfish. Why he's not selfish? Everyone normal person is selfish, and this guy do too much to arm wrestling. And what does that mean? That nobody else can do too much like he. And all of us very, very bad in this, in this calculation.
When do you get on an airplane, Alex?
17th. I will
17th.
and I will be at the place 17th. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be there the morning of the 17th.
Okay.
Yeah, we're driving.
Wow. So long ride, probably. Yeah.
Long drive. Has anybody talked to you about a DEXA scan?
Nothing.
Did you see Brian's and Devon's video where they measured the height and everything?
No. I see only the title. Like what's Devon makes of something like this.
Yeah.
It probably was like somebody post and some make repost of that.
You need guys to put like you need Alex, you need Levin to be put in that machine. Levin.
That's the plan. I think that's the plan. You should. I think that they're going to try and do Levon. They're going to try and do Hermes, and they're going to try and do you. I think, and then they're going to do a comparison of everybody and see, who's got what.
It shows some destiny, like shows some characteristics of the bones or tendons, or it's more about blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
It shows like lean mass, fat mass, bone mass, bone density.
Nice.
Yeah, really cool. And it can break it. They can break it down by body part also. So we could just do scans of our arm. And it'll give very detailed analysis of exactly what's going on in there. It's pretty cool.
Tell me the truth. Tell me, there was any difference between your left and right on that?
Yes, there was.
How much in percentage?
Now, they didn't go super in detail because I'm sure that there's a lot more than what just the initial scan showed, but it's visible, like you can see it. But yeah, there's more bone in my right arm. Yeah, measurably. I think it was
news for me.
For everybody. Oh yeah, no, my right is definitely better than my left.
For Vitaly is not good news.
Yeah. No, I think that all the pumpkin training, it's visible. You can see it. You can see that I have more tissue and more bone mass. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it's just interesting to see these. Like, I mean, we talk about measurements and weight moved and different movements, but DEXA is really cool too because you actually see the structure exactly. Like how much bone. I'd like to know. Like Levon's would be really interesting because I
No,
think
for sure.
I think his right arm probably has way more bone in it than most athletes. I think that maybe than any athlete that I can
Yeah.
think of. I don't think anybody has the bone structure in their right arm that Levon has.
In arm wrestling, for sure, for sure. Maybe some guys from the strongman, but in
I
arm
don't know.
wrestling, for sure.
So they got Brian, right? They did
Yeah.
Brian, and Brian probably has the highest DEXA that there
Mhm.
is. And in my right arm, so Brian's right arm was bigger than mine by a lot, like in terms of muscle mass, but I had more bone mass than he did in my right arm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Levon will have even more.
Probably yes.
For
Probably.
sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah, it's interesting though, the bone density things. Like, I'd be so curious where everybody lines up. Like, I'd be so interested to know. I wouldn't be surprised if, they have all this data and they are like, yeah, this person's 1 in a million, 1 in 50 million, 1 in 500 million, whatever, like these top athletes. But I won't be surprised if statistically they become like everything starts to change and they start to realize that there's a lot of freaks out there. And like where they thought the top was, it's even higher because right now they're like, Brian Shaw is like the most the highest DEXA I think that they've almost ever seen. I don't think that they've recorded a DEXA. So he had like a 303 pound lean mass.
Wow. Yeah.
And he's smaller now. So I think when he was like his biggest, I think he was like a 330 pound lean mass, which is crazy. It's fucking huge. And his bone density was like 1 in I think 500 million. So that means there's like he might have the top, but like there's like maybe 10 or 20 guys, out there. But I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if when they measure a guy like you or Hermes or Levon, I won't be surprised if those numbers are right up there. Right up there. So they're like, oh, with these
I think
4
even
guys
guys
there.
like Oleg Zhok or Makar or somebody
Dennis
who already have.
Sablenko.
Yeah,
Dennis,
Dennis also.
like Dennis.
Dennis is a special guy. Be careful with this, Ray. You know the story about Dennis. Wait a second, Ray. Do you know the story about Dennis?
Which one? Which one?
So the story that Dennis is a fish, like fish on the hunting list of Devon, on the left.
Okay. Yeah.
And if Devon won with me, he wants after that or Dennis. So my mission is save Dennis
Save
because
Dennis.
he was already punished on the right. It will be pretty bad if he will be punished on the left. It will be
It's
pretty
gotta
bad.
happen. I have a question.
Yeah.
Does anybody know where the hammer is?
I think in Morozov place.
Does Morozov have it?
Because Dennis says that he sent it to Morozov. And Morozov
he have
didn't give it to Vitaly, so it's probably in Morozov place. Or still in Dennis. Still in Dennis or Morozov.
So nobody really knows for sure.
Yeah. Yes. Nobody knows for sure. Because according to information from Dennis, which I hear, that they send it, but not by aircraft or something, and it was not confirmed that he got it because I don't see any photos with hammer.
I'd relax a whole bunch if that was true. I'd relax a ton if that was true because I'm under the assumption that Dennis still has it.
But probably it's possible. It's possible that he still have it, or it's gone somewhere from the point from Dennis to Artem, or it's still in Dennis. Maybe he just said, "I send it, but where's my pillow?" On the pillow. you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious about that. I would totally, I would relax a lot if that was true. But I don't know what's going on. Anyways, yeah, I would love to smoke Dennis. Everybody thinks I'm, going after Dennis. Like, whatever. We don't need to talk about Dennis. We don't need to talk about him.
We can.
Yeah,
We
we
can talk
can.
about,
Okay,
yeah.
well, yeah.
Because
Listen,
you know why? You know why? Sorry, all guys, but I know that somebody will cut these pieces of the video, translate it, and send to Dennis, and I know
okay,
that
well,
they will do it.
Dennis, where's the hammer? Why don't you just make a post and tell us where the hammer is? I would not be such a dick all the time if I knew that you passed it along. If Dennis, if you've passed the hammer, I will totally settle down. I just think that you're being some kind of arm wrestling thief and holding on to it. I won't rest until until it's out of his hands. I won't stop bugging him. It's got nothing to do with this 2 ounce stuff.
Dennis, for your own sake, for your mental sake, just give up the hammer. Just leave it
Just
alone.
give it up, Dennis. Just
Yeah.
pass it on to
And we've been, like,
Vitaly
I've
can
been
have it.
listening to this for 2 years. Makes no
I'm
sense. I
sick
was
of
like,
it. I'm so sick
He
of
will
it.
say, "I will not give it to you." I will not.
I think is that what's going on still? Like, what is going on? I don't even understand. I don't even understand what his
I would
problem
think
is.
that is idea to like sign by everyone who will won, of course, like absolute
Right.
championship. Like for the first, and it will be, for example, Dennis, you, who was in the past, in the future, guys. Like now is Vitaly, so he should like put data and sign and something. It was
Yeah.
beautiful idea, honestly. Yeah, but
Look at the
now
right
where's
hand.
the hammer? Where is the hammer?
Yeah. That's the thing. Look at the right hand was much better managed. Like the right hand, I feel like it has the beginning of the hammer is always rough because it has to find its way to the champion. I feel like the hammer became unified. The right hand hammer became unified when it got to Levon because it kind of bounced between Michael and I, but that was like a North American title. And then when we brought East versus West together, unified, Levon holds it, and it's been with Levon ever since. That's where it's supposed to be. That's where it's supposed to be. And with Dennis, you could argue that I never really even had the hammer, right? But I was a carrier and I brought it to Dennis. And Dennis really is kind of the originator, but he's not passing it. So it's kind of dying with him and all these retarded people. I just want to squash all of them. They're like so dumb. Like, I'm a low IQ puller. These people are like, I don't even know if they're human intelligence. I feel like they're like dogs or like rodents or like troglodytes or like raised on a planet where the oxygen level was like 3%. Like, I don't even know if they're oxygen-based life forms. I think they I don't know what's wrong with these idiots.
yeah.
And I just put Dennis right in there with them because I just blame him for all of it.
I just have to fill out my bingo card. Devon mentioned Dennis, so done.
Man, I hope that match happens. You know what? You know what would be great to do a podcast with Dennis?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, get Dennis on here. Hey, you got Dennis's number? Why don't you call Dennis up right now?
Honestly, it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah.
Really,
Sure, it's
really.
possible. It's a yes from my end. I'll sit and talk to Dennis. No problem. No problem. We'll work through everything. No problem.
I can be your counselor, you know.
Mediator.
Say something nice. Can you say
No,
something nice?
no. I know that you will be translated by censura. Like Devon will say, "Hey, you are a piece of shit. Why you call someone?" And you say, "Dennis, we would like to ask you to answer by the information. Where is the hammer?" He will do like this.
Yeah. Something nice about Dennis. Dennis, you are the most legendary and powerful piece of shit arm wrestler that there is.
Jesus, Devon.
Not bad?
Come
That's
on,
Not
it
bad, right?
was not
Not
that bad.
bad.
Yeah. Ray, what do you say?
You
It was.
are the guy who was so strong and so good, and now you suck.
Ray,
No,
do
too
you see
much.
so
Too
It
the
much.
started
story?
nice. At least
Too
I'm gonna give
much.
it. It started really
Ray,
nice.
do you see the story when I put this video where we with Dennis was practicing? Of course, he was not in the shape, and I just signed, Devon, I know what you want.
Yeah. Yeah. So look at, so you were whacking him around. You didn't feel much from him. Is he terrible now? Like everybody's always like, oh, Dennis is so bad now. Dennis is so terrible. Why don't you leave him alone? Is that really true? Is he really terrible?
He tells that he was not like able to train as hard as he wants, but for sure he was not weak. If I said he's weak, it will be not true. He's strong, and only thing that he says that he's not able to train as much as he wants. So like some health issues.
Well, I hope that he gets brave enough to get on the table again with me. I hope. I would love that. Almost as much as I'm going to love beating up on you, Alex, in a couple days.
I know you are. I know you won't, but sorry for that. My mission is to keep Dennis safe.
Hmm. Okay, so you're the gatekeeper to Dennis. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not about that. I'm just, I'm a responsible person.
So what you're saying is that Dennis is above you? Is that how it goes? So I have to beat you to get to Dennis?
Like, he's not above, he's out of ranking. He's a legend, like, he's number one, in all rankings. When everyone asks who is the greatest left-handed arm wrestler, like not
You don't think
left-handed, but
Travis could beat him?
in the best shape or now?
Best shape. Best shape.
Honestly, no.
What about Vitaly now?
Vitaly now is different story. Vitaly, yes, I think yes.
Yeah, I think probably also. And I don't know. I mean, what about you? You don't think you'd have a chance with them?
Come on, of course I have a chance because
Yeah. I mean, I think
I'm
so too.
so too good. But honestly, why? Because Dennis give you the start, and
Yeah.
if you take the start, you can do this. What you're doing on the right, exactly. This,
Right.
and continue all the day. Because
Right.
he gives you the start. So
Yeah, so he's not that good.
I hope. Wait a second. I hope you will continue the tradition on the left 21st of June. Buddy, did you train your start on the left?
My start on the left. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Tradition. What are you talking about?
So I say tradition is not to try to start, but hold normally there in that position, wait and let your opponent exhausted, like Alex trying all his best, make weak and back.
Oh, buddy, listen. By any means necessary. By any means necessary, I'm gonna try and beat you. Hey, is my volume still good? Do you guys notice the volume change there?
It's fine.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay. It's fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's fine.
something happened there on my phone. It's weird. That my left, it's like, I don't know. It's not like my right. My right is very defined. It's this, it's that. My left, I'm gonna be as surprised as you. I'm gonna be as surprised as you what it brings. I mean, I have a couple different things I can do. One thing that people underestimate about my left is I'm thought of as like a slow arm wrestler. And
They think about this. I never think like this. They think like this.
I don't know that I'm as fast as you, but my left is way faster than my right. It is. My left is faster than my right is. So I don't know. I mean, there's no way I can just smoke you. That's impossible. That's crazy.
You need
That's
to code like that.
I mean,
And
how did Daddy Can do it? I mean, I feel like Daddy Can just smoked you. It was
Daddy
boom.
Can was too strong. Like
And too
no chance
fast.
with Daddy Can.
And
Too
really
fast, too strong, too good.
Yeah.
I was needed that lesson because sometimes we think that we are already somewhere there, but we need to get a lesson.
I mean, I don't know. I was just so shocked at how he could just throw you into a hook like that.
So I can explain you how it was feel, yeah. But honestly, there is no any explanation like how I can lose to him. But when I was watching his match with Morozov, I was thinking the same. Like maybe Morozov was, I don't know, have injury or was not prepared well or something. Like it was 3-0, like bam, 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 yeah. And after that, he was stopped at him. With me, it was like in first round we go to the hook. Not my plan, his plan. He was going to the hook, and I was like, he won the start. That's why I was need to pull in the hook. And when I hold him, not even in a good angle, it was feel like it's okay. It's okay, not good, but can come back, can do something. And when I do in the comeback, he was making a fall, and I think like I was pumped, and it was feel like he was absolutely more fresh, like he was only start more faster. And I like in the second round, it was like I was not to put any power. Was not like I was trying, but it was like I not allowed any to put any power, and he was already there in the in the winning position. So he was very fast. Yeah, this is the reality. But also he is a good. I would say in his position, like which is not typical. He's pretty good. But to say that he is the strongest, like if it's slow arm wrestling, I would say no. But in a fast spin, pretty good. Yes, very, very good.
Well, I don't think our match will look like Daddy Can and you. I don't think so.
You also think no?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Do you know what match we are? Do you know what order? Have you been told?
Yeah, I know that we will be like
Are you
not
pulling
at the
before with Morozo
6
and
or
then
7.
Devon?
Yeah. So with you will be before the Morozo because you are like a piece of cake. You are very special.
Devon, they're moving you forward. They're
Yeah.
moving you forward. Like,
I
oh
know.
my God. How the
Before you
greats
know
are
it, I'm going to
falling.
be on the
How
undercard.
dare they are to move forward? The main
When
guy.
you pulled like on last 3, 4 cards and you were not the main event, right? Oh,
No,
like,
I'm never the main event anymore. I'm 50 now. Right. I'm
yeah,
just happy. I'm just happy to be on the card.
senior citizen.
Yeah, I'm just
So you
happy to
know how
be
it will
there.
be? Everyone watch the match, they will think that it's already main event, then turn off and go to, drink Coca-Cola after.
Yeah. Listen, Levon versus Hermes is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Everybody's going to be losing their mind. It's a lot of big matches. A lot of big matches.
Yeah.
I honestly, I like to get done early because then I can really, really enjoy the event. I feel like if I'm still competing, I still kind of don't like to really get too excited so it's nice. I would love to kick off the whole event. I'd like to be the first one. Maybe we can do that.
Don't forget that you need to be in my corner when I will pull with Morozov.
Right.
Don't forget.
Yeah. So let's see if we can be the first ones out. Just kick off the whole event. Just get the whole thing started. Get the party
Yeah.
started.
Guys, don't
but
miss the pay-per-view.
they
The
say
pay-per-view,
no.
they're
I asked, but they
starting.
say
They're
no. They
starting.
need to put somebody before us. They say that they need to put somebody like to starting because all will be watching after 3 or 4 matches. This is their idea.
But if you guys start and they know that you start, they won't miss it. Everyone will be right there on time.
Maybe we should
Maybe.
start. Maybe we should start. Just kick it right off.
Yeah.
What a beautiful opening of the event. Imagine this.
I think it's great. I think it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
How
It's
long
just
will be the match? How long do you guys expect it?
as
How you
long.
expect?
Well, if it's my choice, it'll be a long time.
Yeah.
If it's my choice. But the only problem is 1 o'clock is really early. Like I mean, it's 1 o'clock Eastern. That's when the event starts. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. I'm still in bed, and it's 1:30. So I normally don't really start waking up until like 5 o'clock or so. That's when I normally start to wake up.
What is it now? 2 p.m.
1:30. It's 1:30. Yeah.
So,
So
you're still at bed.
no, yeah, I haven't even had breakfast yet. This is I don't know how people do it. I really don't. I don't know how they do it. Yeah. Discipline, guys. You need discipline. You need discipline.
We missed it.
Devon.
Ray, actually, you was supposed to ask us as hot questions as Neil was asked. Something like from the soul. Where is your question?
For 30 minutes, you guys been talking with each other. Like, what else can
We
I
can
ask?
talk all day. You need to be ready for this.
Exactly.
We can
Like,
talk all
what
day.
else? What else? Like, this is the best. Like, real interaction, not the fake one.
Actually, yeah.
I am excited about our match, Alex. I think that I thought you were actually going to be higher up by now in your career, but at 4 right now, I think I'm catching you. At the right place. I think that this is an awesome test. I think if I win, I'm gonna bug you forever. I think I'll remind you. I'll call you up. Every couple months.
You know how much I love you. That's why I prepare my best version to destroy you. You know it.
I hope so. Because you should. Because
Believe
if I
me, every day, every fucking day, I train like never before.
Alex, oh my God.
Into respect of you, I train every fucking day. Like, honestly, really, I'm now for sure.
First time ever, he cursed also.
Ooh, that's right. Not bad.
Not bad.
Listen, Alex, I train every day too.
I know you are. That's why.
I train every day, man. I train every single day. I've been doing that for a long time. I don't know if it's going to be enough. You are very good. But if your wrist doesn't hold up, it's going to get real interesting. Very interesting.
Remember, there is plan B and plan C.
Yeah, those are never any good. Your plan A better work.
Plan A will be perfect.
If your plan A doesn't work, plan B and C is going to be long days. Yeah, I think your plan A is probably pretty good. But if that plan A starts to get damaged, ooh, man, I'm going to try and claim all of Poland. I'll just be and Camille. Oh, just think about Camille. You talk about doing it for Dennis. You should really be thinking about poor Camille.
No, I don't think about him. My mission is save Dennis.
Dennis, yes, okay, I understand Dennis.
Dennis was not falling from the tree, and when he speaks, he's like logical almost. So.
Yeah, Camille, I did hear that about Camille, him falling out of a tree. I heard Camille was like a regular guy, smart guy, fell out of the tree, and now we have Camille Jablonski.
Sadly, it's hard topic to talk, but it's true. Like I ask everyone, and everyone says me this. So
yeah,
what can I say?
it's even made it here to Canada because we watch Camille and we're like, what is wrong with that guy? And everybody's like, yeah, he fell out of a tree, and now he's like that. So
he loves you.
Devon talks about Camille
so much. He loves you so much. I don't know who loves you more, Dennis or him. I think him. Yeah.
Camille loves me the most.
Yeah, I think yes.
Yeah.
I think yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Alex, did you take some tips from his match versus Camille?
It's not so
many. Can you replicate something?
Devon was so weak that day. I don't know why he was actually pulling. So it's not
the best day.
It was not like something to analyze. I was thinking to write to him to not pull because I know that you want to go to pull with Travis or somebody on that day, like to have fun. And after that, you said, okay, whenever we can go. And without any preparation, without anything. So that match is not count for me.
Yeah, that was a very weird time in my life there. And and I thought, like, so he pulled Cody Merritt. So I was like, okay, I'll pull Pavlo. And
Yeah,
that was a tough match. Um
yeah.
yeah, I would love to pull Phil again, but not not right away. Like, they'll probably throw me at him. I imagine the league will probably push for me to pull him again, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to avoid him as long as I can. just for no other reason than just to upset him.
It's just funny that, he did beat you, but everyone's acting like it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that counts. He's
Everyone's
not.
like, when are you gonna pull Devon? And he's like, I already did. Like, no, doesn't count.
You say not counts. That's not.
Well, when I'm ranked higher than him, it'll even be better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex, listen. We talk.
You know the tradition. So if you even just will be pull good with me, you probably will be higher.
Yeah. You instantly go to rankings. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alex, listen. Talking about rumors. Devon can keep spreading rumors about your super high IQ, you getting like awards from your university and things. How much of that is true?
We find the truth of this story. So he says already that it was when we met each other first time, and Igor Mazurenko tell him about this. Because in the reality, it was never something like IQ test in the university. It was point test. So when you go to university, you have some points to get there. Yeah. And about points, yeah, it was true, but it was never about IQ test. But I like the story. I like the story.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. So you scored the highest on the university entrance exam. Is that what it is?
By points, yeah. But it was physics, mathematics, something like that.
Oh yeah. All the things that everyone knows.
Everybody knows that stuff, Alex.
Yeah.
Physics, mathematics. That's easy stuff.
Listen. We can continue, but like, listen. Like, I thought, and I have to apologize. I thought Neil Pickup did this he did bad. I think he treated you guys not really right. I have a real IQ test just to make sure that we are on the right page here. I think some of the questions he asked were unfair and too way, like, I think way out of like crazy hard, So it's not a lot. It's like a very short test, but probably will tell us the whole thing. I have the questions here. So 5 questions for each, okay? Very simple answers, nothing crazy, okay?
So we're going to continue to prove that you don't need to go to school and you just need to sit around on your back porch and,
Yeah.
Oh no. Hey, I feel like I peaked on the last show. I feel like I can't do no better. I feel like it's only downhill from here.
Listen, come on. I think that some of the questions Neil asked were kind of unfair,
But yeah, they were very biased for English speaking. That is true. The whole English Polish thing is very much to my favor.
Yeah. So we start with Alex, okay? We start very easy and then we kind of increase what
it's
color?
IQ test.
Yes, we can say it. I'm making notes, So, what color is the sky on a clear day? Very easy question.
Blue. I think blue.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Devon.
That's some kind of a trick. That's some kind of a trick question.
Devon. Okay. What's theoretical boundary of a black hole?
Well, and that's the same question that Alex just got.
Event horizon. Okay.
Wait,
Devon.
Listen, it's okay. Listen, I actually know what that is. That's not that hard. The reason that I am who I am is because I'm terrified of black holes. It's like, It's like the biggest fear that I have in my entire life. I'm terrified of black holes. So I guess that's the event horizon, right?
Event horizon.
That's
yes.
where the line is and the light. Once you reach the event horizon, you're
There's
fucked.
no way out. Yes.
That's the most terrifying thing in the world. Not in the world, in the universe. That is the most. That's scarier than sharks. That's scarier than spiders. That's scarier
I'm gonna give you extra points if you know. So when you're starting to get sucked in a black hole, what is called a process? Where you slowly getting. There's a name for it. Food name.
a food name.
Yeah.
A food name when you're getting pulled into the event horizon.
Yeah, because everything about you, like, it gets slowly torn apart, right? Spaghettifying.
Oh, I never heard that before. I never heard spaghettifying.
Okay. First question, maybe a little bit too hard for Devon. I'm sorry.
Okay, the fucking blue. The sky is blue. Okay, what is the fucking event horizon? I feel like I should get a bonus star. I feel like that's not the same question.
I'm gonna give you a minus, but it's fine. Okay, Alex, what does bees make?
Honey.
Come on. The guy is
It's,
smart.
I want to say maple syrup because maybe Canadian bees, yes, but usually honey.
Okay, Devon, what country has the most time zones? It's so easy.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Fucking. This is actually a trick question. This is actually a trick question because you would think that it would be Russia. You'd think, but actually, if you go off territories, it's actually France. It's actually France.
It is France. It is France.
It is France. Isn't it?
It is
because they have countries all over the world, so
See,
it's not really
the same type of questions.
Same fucking question. Bees and fucking time zones.
Question number 3.
Total bullshit, man. This is total
Beautiful
bullshit.
test. Beautiful.
Okay. Devon, okay. Alex, how many days are in a week?
7.
It's like, listen, he's not Camille, okay? He's not Camille. You are giving him my question.
6-0. If he will be here, he says 6-0, you know?
Yeah. You're supposed to ask him the hard questions and me the easy ones.
Like,
this is backwards.
Okay,
I like
listen.
this test.
You tell me if this is hard, okay? Question number 3. This is a little bit of chemistry, chemistry, whatever. Which element has the highest melting point?
I know this shit, man. I know this stuff. Alex, you know this stuff? Do you know the answer to these questions?
He says about elements, not metal. So I'm not sure because he says elements, not like he don't say the group of metal. He said all elements, and he said melting because I'm not sure about all of them have only melting point of.
Sort of metal.
No, he don't say metal. He says element.
Element. I just got the questions. I might be wrong, but I think it's correct way to ask this question.
Well,
this is beautiful test. Great, it's a beautiful test.
Devon, you want to go to toilet? You want to
7 days a week? 7 days a week. Okay. Well,
it was hard. It was harder than this.
It's
tungsten, isn't it?
It is.
Tungsten?
Yeah. It is.
It was.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
You good?
No, I'm not. I'm just lucky. I'm just very lucky. I have this knack for hearing things, and then I just remember them.
Tungsten.
Hey. Yeah, it is tungsten, right?
I had to double check.
You know why? You know why? You know why? You know why?
No.
It's for bonus marks, I guess, since we're on. It has 6. I think it has 6 extra electrons. So it has 6. So it makes it really hard to break apart. Really, really difficult. I think it's like
What was your
3.
favorite
I think it's
lesson in high school? What was your favorite? Chemistry, physics? What was your favorite?
Mortal Kombat.
He's not
Mortal
talking about the
Kombat.
game. He's
Mortal
not talking
Kombat
about
and
the
gym
game.
class. Gym class and Mortal Kombat, probably my favorites. Street Fighter, when Street Fighter came out, I liked that a lot. Yeah.
Okay. We're done with 3. You guys are doing great.
Come on, give him a hard one.
I'm really
Give
impressed
him-
by Alex. I'm really
Give
impressed
him
by
a
Alex.
tough one.
You know. Okay. This is a tough one.
What was the score in Las Vegas with Camille?
So there is 2 points, 6-0 or 5-1. I like 6-0.
It was 5-1. He kept on screwing it up anyways.
No. He repeated so much times that everyone now believe it was 6-0.
Yeah.
Alex, what shape has 3 sides?
Triangle.
What?
The answer
Come
was
on.
triangle.
Come on, man. Come on. Hey. This is some bullshit. Seriously.
Okay. So we went
can't
mathematics.
ask-
Little bit mathematics. Oh my God. Devin, please. Okay. Same level question for you. Which quantum phenomenon allows particles to affect each other instantly at a distance? So, which quantum phenomenon allows particles
These
to
are not
affect
the same level of questions.
It
Ray.
is. So think about like this. What it's called when 2 particles are like they're mimicking each other. So one does this, other does this at the same time, somewhere very far away. So it's so easy.
Do you know, Alex, do you know this shit? Do you know this stuff?
You know, honestly, I have idea because I think it's a question about paradox between wave and pieces, but this shit is pretty interesting. It's not my topic, but this shit is pretty interesting.
This
Quantum.
stuff is what
Yeah.
screwed Einstein up,
Quantum
right?
physics
Because
always
it
was
didn't,
interesting. You know?
Yes.
it didn't fit into any of Einstein's theories, right? It didn't fit into relativity. So he was all upset about all this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know that? Do you guys know who Josh Jorgensen is?
What? One more time?
You know who Black Tip H is? Black Tip H, the fishing channel.
Oh yeah.
You know Miles down there working with them
Oh really? Right now?
right now. And do you know what? Do you know what he does? Do you know what he was before he was a fisherman?
Theoretical physicist?
PhD.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. Super smart guy. Anyways, he told me all about this stuff a little bit. It's is it quantum entanglement? Is that what it is?
Yes, it is, Devin.
It is,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But I didn't go to school for it. But this guy, he knows fucking everything. He was telling me how like quantum entanglement, like there's like this balancing between particles. When one particle does one thing, the other one directly does it, like balancing effect. Some crazy shit, man. Some physics bullshit. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but that's right, eh?
Yes.
So 7
yes.
days of the fucking week. What'd you get? The sky's blue. It's a triangle, and 7 days of the week.
It was very hard.
Kind of
Very hard.
Hey,
Very
this is
hard.
East versus
You
West.
guys, right? You guys are
East versus
tied.
West, right? East versus West.
East.
Is that
coming to
how it
Chicago.
goes? Actually,
You
east
are
versus
coming
west.
to Chicago.
Hey, I just read the comment. Ray is as fair as buff referee. Exactly.
Right?
Last question, guys. You guys are tied. This is very impressive. I'm very impressed by the low IQ puller skills. But Alex is. I feel like he's ahead. He just gets the answers like this. And like, also, they were really hard questions. So, what do you get when you freeze water, Alex?
Ice.
Baby.
Come on, man. Come on, Alex.
It was hard. You know,
Hey.
not so many things become bigger in this like space than water. Like usually it becomes more tighter, yeah, and water, like when it goes become it's ice, it's become bigger.
Yeah.
So interesting question.
What's the densest water?
Density or
Dense-
Yeah,
densest?
what's
So you mean heavy water, which use in nuclear production?
no, I mean like you said it got bigger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
When
like
is it?
always it's like ethanol, so it's 1 ton for 1 square meter. But when you goes to the ice, it's more than 1 meter with
So
same weight.
where is water the densest?
Like densest in zero.
Yeah. Zero?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Like zero, but with small plus.
How much plus?
Like when it's not going to the melting, it's not like process when we go from the ice to water, but we go from the water to ice.
So where is it the heaviest?
Zero.
Zero?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say yes. You know how to check it? So if it's not, we say not about salted water, we say it about H2O, about usual. So when you go into the swim, you will see that in the mountains, yeah, like you feel cold, but you swim so easily because like the power which give like pushing you into the up, it's more like if you go to somewhere like hot, maybe not so hot water because we cannot say hot, you really need to work out to just breathe on the surface. So yeah.
Because it's less dense, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you think 0 degree water is the densest?
If we say it about usual H2O, yeah, I think yeah, but maybe you give me some surprise.
Well, what happens when a lake freezes?
So you mean like atomar or
So when it gets
radial
cold
changes?
in the fall, in the winter, what is the process of a lake freezing?
So the atoms change the position. They go to the
Right.
like density changes. Yeah. So
So
we
you
have from
think
the
that the
liquid
water
to
gets...
the.
It's actually really beautiful water
Yeah.
and about density. It's like it's perfectly constructed to save.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
It's actually true.
If ice would be like I would say because it gets less dense when it freezes, right? So if ice would be more dense, there wouldn't be a life on this planet, right?
No, everything would freeze right from the bottom up.
And crushed.
Well, it'd freeze from the bottom,
Yeah.
but it's not
Kevin,
like that.
I have to ask
It's
you the
actually
last question.
2 degrees, Alex. 2 degrees is the densest. 2 degrees Celsius.
4 degrees.
I feel like I stole a point. I feel like I
4.
took a point from Alex.
I'm agree with you because I'm actually interested about this.
2 degrees Celsius, and that way it's really cool. Like that, the densest water always stays at the bottom of the lake. There's a thermal climb. It's very interesting. Never changes. 2 degrees, always at the bottom.
Okay, Devin, you get a little plus for that. Okay. Last question. Very easy
Give him
question.
beautiful question. Give him something.
What's the name of the smallest possible data unit in quantum computing?
It's the same question as Alex just got.
I know that you know, unfortunately. I know that you know it's quark. He know it. Change the question.
Quark? Did you say
Yes.
quark?
No, that's
It's actually not a quark.
It's not a
Quark.
quark.
He said computing. He said computing. He didn't
So
say.
not like the smallest, but in data. Yeah.
Quantum data computing.
So we have still cheating because we can say we can put bytes on microscope, and say it's 1 of 000. So it's a possibility to cheating on this answer.
Say it again.
So some, for example, we have bytes, yeah, and you can say 0.0000,
Actually,
and you will be right.
a bit. It's a bit, right? It's not like you're talking about computing and computing the bits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, small p. It's a 1 or a 0, right?
Like we have megabytes, bits. Yeah, it's true.
But he said quantum, right? You said quantum.
Yes.
So quantum computer is different.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said it's a quark.
Yeah, but quark, it's like in physical. So in the quantum computer, it will be not the right answer.
No, it's so it's a bit and it's a cube. It's a qubit.
That is qubit.
Qubit and a qubit. A qubit. The difference between a bit and a qubit. A bit is like a 1 or a 0, right? It's just a 1 or a 0. A bit.
Yep.
And a qubit, because it's quantum physics, it can be both. It can be changing. But when you take the reading, it's one or the other, but it can change.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking qubit.
That is true.
Hey,
you guys are tied.
Why don't
That
you
makes
give
no
me
possible.
Alex questions and give him a hard one?
No, I think we're done here. I think we're done here. Guys, you both finished high school. What can I say? Same questions.
This is terrible.
Beautiful.
I should go back
test. That was beautiful. Perfect. Ray, you are the best.
This is going nowhere. This high IQ thing is really it's going nowhere. Really, the real question should be, what do you do when the match stops with Devon?
That's a great question. I'll ask Alex.
Pin
What do you
Devon.
do when the match starts with Devon? Stops.
The mission is pin Devon. Pin. Make him pin. Yeah, I know. I saw it. So much time. Pin it on the line of elbow.
I have 2 very important tattoos going at this match. This one,
Yeah.
I will be talking about this one all the time. Get your
Do you know
dirty
who will be
finger.
ref? Buddy, do you know who will be ref? Probably your favorite. I think Krista will be.
It'll be John Milne and Big B.
Sure.
John Milne and Big B are the referees.
Yeah.
Your favorite Krista and Jakovac.
Perfect.
Best option. Best possible.
So long as they have a good WAF background, there can be nothing that goes wrong.
Alex,
So long as they're WAF certified, we shouldn't have a problem.
Alex,
Yeah.
give me a fair answer. Do you think Devon cheats in a setup?
Of course not. I don't know why somebody think about him like this. He is most fair person, but he just understands Armwrestling a little bit better than everyone.
Thank you, Alex. That means a lot to me. That does mean a lot to me. How can anybody be mad at you ever? Is there anybody on this planet who has a problem with you, Alex?
Honestly, yes. You say that I'm beat Hermes badly, in a bad style, badler than you, and he was not happy. I said that you beat him badly. I said like you punished him on the table.
You did beat him much worse than I did. You did.
He was just not expected. Honestly, he was not expected that from me, and he was a little bit expected from you.
I mean, he didn't expect it from you. He didn't expect it from Matt Mask. He didn't expect it from me. I mean,
Sometimes it happens.
How did it happen? Hermes' wrist, as strong as his wrist is, it's a bit floppy. A bit floppy wrist. A little bit.
He will be writing you that he also.
It's just it bends back so easily. Did you notice that? You noticed that. I saw you took his wrist every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a bit disappointing when it comes to the top roll.
He feel uncomfortable with you and me because we have too long forearm.
Yeah.
With Vitaly goes but with Vitaly, it's possible to give him little bit and wait when he like open his wrist by himself. And I think that you will plan this in 1 month. You are bad.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that match. Can't wait.
Do you have it
Great.
confirmed? Do you have it confirmed?
Yeah, they have. They have.
9th of August.
Okay.
9th
Okay.
of August. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm probably still ducking him until I actually show up and beat him. I'll be ducking him all the way. All the way
Until you
until
will be on the table, you will be
what?
ducking.
He's not ducking him. He's not ducking him. Oh no. Who will I duck next? Who will I duck next?
Levan, probably, on the right.
Maybe.
But you
Maybe
need to
I'll duck
prepare
him.
very good. You need time.
Are you still training, Alex?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still.
You train all the way until you get on the plane?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
And maybe even I do some small something when I will be in Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, before you will go to my corner to help me to smash Artem, Pavel will be in my corner to help me smash you.
Oh, really? Pavlo is on your side? Pavlo, if you're watching, how dare you? How
Pablo,
dare
you are the best man.
Pablo,
the best man.
Pablo,
the
you
best. I
traitor.
love you, Pablo. You
Pablo.
just know that you are the best.
Pablo, you are still part of Team West, man. You can't be on his side.
Not even shit.
Okay, well,
He
that's
always
good.
has
Pablo's
this real spirit. Real spirit.
I'm so glad you're relying on Pablo for table IQ. I'm so happy about it. So that's actually good. So he actually is helping me.
He will be do something with you, like I don't know,
Good.
push you, throw something.
Yeah.
At you,
Let's
you
go.
will be
Let's
not concentrated
go.
in the match.
You and Pablo. Listen. Pablo's got a date set too. That guy thinks he's the best in North America. I'm gonna beat him too.
He's the best. He beat Corey, and I don't know. I don't remember. Did he beat?
I beat him. I beat him.
That's not count.
He's not that good. He's not that good.
He's not count. Don't make excuses.
Pablo, listen.
I think
Pablo.
this guy is #1 in North America.
Which one?
Who's that? Ryan Espy?
No,
Yeah,
that's
but
Logan. That's Logan. That's still Logan.
Logan. Yeah, Logan is the guy.
True. Logan. Yeah.
Logan is the guy. He's the guy.
Yeah.
Listen, yeah. Logan, he's full of surprises. He's full of surprises. Got a good hit. He's pulling Wayne Withers, I think, soon. But I think it's in the right. I'm not sure. I think but it'll be cool to see how he does. He's 23 years old.
And he's already ranked #1 in the North America.
And already
I know.
#1.
I know he is. I know.
Logan,
I gotta make that
if
one.
you hear this, you are good. You are very good.
It's true. Hey, listen. How can you say anything when a guy smokes you? You can't say anything, right? Can't say nothing. But yeah, so him. I gotta clean up Logan and Pavlo. Now that he's in your corner, he's dead. I'm taking him out.
He wants you easily. Like,
why would he say that? Why would he say that?
Because he's ranking #1 in the North America still.
No, he's not. I beat him. How can he be ranked 1 when I beat him?
Sometimes
it doesn't count. Same as like Kamil. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
I don't know. See, I beat him. I beat Corey. Man, Cody Merritt doesn't want any piece of me.
Buddy, I need to tell you something. Your match with Corey, give me some answers.
What answers? That I can just show up and just beat Cody, beat Corey. I mean, I just showed up for that one.
You know what?
I didn't even train. I didn't. That was me just showing up. Just so you know. Just so you have all the data.
Even without any training, even without zero training, it should be looks better.
It should. It's true. That's why I was shocked. That's why after the match, they're like, "Who do you want?" And I'm like, "Wagner." And they're like, "No, the way you handled Corey, we're putting you right up all the way to the #4 spot." So I was like, I don't know. Maybe they didn't see the same match. I don't know. Or maybe I think they just really want you to win. I think that So they're giving you some way
But
to
they
keep
give
you
it, you
afloat.
know, they given me already Darikan with the same idea. The same
Yeah,
idea.
I
Honestly,
know.
everyone was doing this.
Everybody. It was so shocking.
I'm going versus the system, you see? I go versus the system.
They're
Because if I
trying
beat
so
Darikan,
hard.
yeah, if I beat
They're trying
Darikan, it
so
will be
hard to
match
help
between
you.
Vitaly and me. But now they don't have the match to Vitaly, you know, on the level.
They're trying as hard to help you in the arm wrestling world as Ray was trying to help you on this quiz today. That's
It was
about the
great
same.
quiz.
There
What
you
are you
Oh my
talking
God! I thought
about?
we're friends, Devon. I thought we're
You
friends.
know, like
It was
people
great
stack
quiz.
refs against me, people stack tests against me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No,
Doesn't matter.
no.
You know what? You know what, buddy? By the way, thank you so much that you agreed for the match. Really.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I want to like. So I was looking at the odds, and like this is a like bookmaker page. So for $1 between you guys, right? For if you put $1 on Devon, you get $1.25 back.
That's it.
Not
you
bad.
put,
Not bad.
if you put $1 on Alex, you got $3.60 back.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
125 versus 3.6.
It's a time to make a bet.
Dude, listen, Alex, you and me, we've practiced lots. Do people not see these practices? Do people not see them? I feel like we need to put them back up. And like, 'cause this is crazy. These odds are crazy. Like, I'm flattered, really. I am flattered. Sometimes people get it right, and I feel like sometimes people get it wrong. I think to have me as a favorite by that much is crazy. It's crazy.
You want to
But
hear
nobody-
Levin and Hermes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah.
Okay, so for Levin, if you put $1, you get $1.17 back. So 1.17, right?
Not bad. Not
For
bad.
Not bad.
Hermes, it's 450.
Wow. Damn, this is the
And that's for
real
that's for a
bet.
win. That's win-loss, right? That's not
Win
shutout.
loss. Yeah. Win loss. Yeah.
I'd say that's probably fair. See,
Yeah.
that's not that's fair.
And
Yeah.
for Alex and Artem, it's 2.55 for Alex and 1.45 for Artem.
So
What
you're
do
the
you think?
underdog in both matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that one, Devin? What do you think?
Well, I think that Artem, I always think that when you hurt the one arm, the other arm gets better. Now Artem has so let's just think about the right arm for a bit. So, okay, let's go way back. So he got injured against Prudnik. Okay, this is a long time ago. Okay, Prudnik beat him up really bad. Prudnik's a very technical, really good arm wrestler, and I think that at that time Morozov just, for whatever reason, just didn't accomplish that. And I think both of them are kind of hooked, but Prudnik has a little bit more finesse, and then from there, so Artem was busted up. And then I feel like, who did Artem beat? Because he was on his way to pull Levon. Do you remember? And then he got sick.
Yeah. He was set with Levan, but Levan get injured.
Give me a
Right.
second. I'll check it. Okay?
He must have had some nice wins in there because he was on his way. And I heard he was crazy strong.
Faithy, he beat Lutidze. Who else? After Lutidze, probably he was get already match with Levan. And
Okay,
Levan
right.
got injured, and Gennady
Right.
got
And-
injured. And after that,
Wait.
Tsvetov.
So when Levon got injured, and then remember Morozov got his stomach issue, and he couldn't
Yes.
eat.
Yes,
And remember-
exactly.
And remember, he lost a ton of weight.
Mm-hmm.
And then Georgie stepped in. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Georgie stepped in, but Artem was clearly not super strong. But in a war, Georgie beat him up. He beat him up really bad.
Yes.
And then from there, is it Vitaly? Vitaly smoked him.
Vitaly won with Artem. Yeah.
Smoked him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we know that he's really, really good and really strong, but his results, he's lost. You know, you might just be able to top roll him. He's very versatile, but his hand control hasn't been awesome. I saw him beat Camille right-handed on a short notice,
Yeah,
right?
but right Camille's hand is,
I know. It's not the same. But I think that everybody knows that Morozov is really professional, very, very good.
Yeah.
And looking at his videos, he looks strong right now. He does.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, he looks well prepared. Yeah. So,
guys, sorry, I need to tell you, I have 5% of battery. I will be until the end, but if I'm going out, it means that battery is dead.
just like in the match. Same kind of idea. It's just a matter of time before you're just running out of power.
Our match will be 71 minutes. Okay.
Listen, when our phones are on, when everything is good, you're right with me. But when you run out of power, then I'm still here and you're gone.
Imagine situation, my buddy. If you say that we go inside once, in the match, and if we go inside, and I will be the guy who will be waiting. Imagine this.
Would you be nice to me? Would you wait? Would you wait?
I'm always nice to you. You know it.
Yeah, but now we're having a match. So I don't know. I don't know what.
Even if I will be careful and very bad motherfucker, it will be only in respect to you.
Wonderfully stated. And likewise, the meaner I am to you, the more of a sign of respect it is.
It's terrible. Guys, Alex's phone, I don't want it to die, so we might end this. I will.
I have still 4%, so.
Okay. But I have to read super chats because last time I forgot and people get really upset, and I don't want to upset people, So Dino3343, you tell Kamil you won't give him a match, but you won't let go Dennis in peace. So it's the same thing. Sorry, just my opinion. Hope you beat Alex.
So just understand that my problem with Dennis has got little to do with the matches, guys. My problem with Dennis is that he's a thief. That's it. Tell me where the hammer is. Tell me where the hammer is, and I will lay off at Dennis. The reason I'm upset with Dennis is because he's stolen from the sport. It's that simple. If Dennis has relinquished the hammer, I won't keep being mean to him. I just think that it's got nothing to do with me winning or losing to Dennis. It's got to do with his behavior with the hammer. That's my only issue. And Camille is retarded.
Okay, Devon mentions Dennis 2 times, and
Camille also.
Yeah. Armwrestling Bitola. Hey Dev, tell me 500 on Hermes or Levin.
We just read the odds. I mean, look, it's a shutout stake on Armbet. Hermes is full of surprises, but LeVon has got to be the favorite. He's got to be the favorite. Wait till Adexa comes out.
Okay. Benji Mac, Devon, no IQ limits. And Dino says, which city has 4 rivers? Does anyone know?
Well, we have a city in Canada called Trois-Rivières, and it famously has 3 rivers. Trois-Rivières, un, rivière, deux, trois. 4 rivers.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the size of the river.
Yeah.
A lot of cities have 4 rivers in them.
Probably.
Like, I feel like Ottawa has 4 rivers. We have the Jock River, the Ottawa. There's tons of rivers in all the cities. I don't know this 4 river thing. I feel like there's probably cities with 20 rivers.
I'm not qualified to, I didn't graduate any school, so I think it's a very cool match you guys gonna have. I'm really excited to see because I rank. I know Devon's left has been catching up a lot, but the question is, has it catched up enough? That's the real question. And the lefty is kind of tricky with you. It's not like the right arm. It's not. It's just different. And like the difference that you showed me that like the fist is even completely different. That's crazy.
Yeah. There is a difference, but it's my left is full of surprises. It's full of surprises.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know what's gonna happen.
Alex, do you think?
So this is the
take the rest?
instruction. There is instruction for left hand. It's beautiful that left hand have the instruction what to do. But the match for sure will be great. Awesome and really great, I believe. Like I said before, yeah.
I read a comment from Neil Pickup. I just have to say it and just read it. Just he said that he will get Aljan Murato on his podcast to make sure like the whole situation about 50,000, and he said, but he asked 30,000 for the podcast, so probably.
Nice.
That's great. That's funny shit, man. We're never gonna. That's in the sport forever now.
Yes.
Do you remember when we used to
how
get?
much you want for a match? I'm like $50,000.
That's the level now. This is now
Thank
the
you for
level.
podcast. Thank you for podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
for a podcast.
Rest up, buddy. Keep doing those bench press. Rest that
Yeah.
wrist. Keep pounding those bench press. I want to see some more bench press videos.
Keep holding somebody's two hands. Keep like beat somebody's two hands.
I'll do that
And
tonight.
see you soon,
I'll
buddy.
be going to practice in like 4 hours.
I'm practicing every day, even 2 times.
Listen, guys,
You need
thank
to do
you
it
for
3
coming on.
times. 3 times. It's not enough.
See you, buddy. See you.
Thank you for coming on. I think Alex, you will have a podcast with Morozo in like, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tune into that on East versus West.
Ask him where the hammer is.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will ask. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
See you guys. See you.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Devon. Thank you guys for watching. Stay strong. Love arm wrestling.